confidence is not walking into the room thinking that you are better than everyone else. It's walking in not having to compare yourself to anyone at all. So let's unpack that today. Welcome to Remix Moments with Martine, where we will remix your mindset one moment at a time. I'm your host, Martine Williams, and I'm here to bring you a quick burst of inspiration, insight, and a fresh spin on your mompreneur journey. In just a few minutes, we'll remix your mindset, energize your day, and keep you moving forward with purpose. Let's dive in to today's moment. Well, hey friends, happy December. Can you believe it? Cannot believe that December is here. 1 month left in the year 2024. And I thought, what better way to kick off this month than to talk about confidence. And we also have some amazing Turquoise Talk guests lined up for this month. So just as a reminder, we have our Mondays episodes, which are these remix moments with Martine. And then on Thursdays, typically we have our Turquoise Talk guests. And so these are other mompreneurs who are here to share their story, to share their tips, their strategies. And actually, I'm going to be interviewing a previous coach of mine that I'm super excited about. She's going to be coming up in the middle of the month. So make sure you're coming back on Mondays and Thursdays. Tell all your friends, bring all your people. Sharing is caring. And so this episode specifically, though, I wanted to start out talking about confidence. And this is something that has come up on my one-on-one private clients. It just keeps coming up. And so anytime something is repetitive, I'm like, okay, this would be a great topic for a podcast, because the podcast is a great place to also support my one-on-one clients and the work that we're doing there. And also those ladies who are inside the Eliminate You Collective, which was my new group that I created last month. So we're going to be talking about confidence, like what it is, what it isn't, and how humility fits in. So give me some grace on today's episode. It might be a little longer than 15 minutes. I know typically the remix moments with Martine are a quick hit, but this is a good topic that we might need to spend a few more minutes on. So confidence, I heard this quote a few years ago, and it has really just stuck with me. And the quote is, confidence is not walking into the room thinking that you are better than everyone else. It's walking in not having to compare yourself to anyone at all. So let's unpack that today. What is confidence really? How does it go hand in hand with humility? Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something that you can grow, especially when you have a clear understanding of who you are at your core. I have not always been the confident Martine that you see today. It's not something that I was born with. It's a skill set that I've developed over time. It's part of the action wheel that I've talked to you about before. Action brings clarity. Clarity brings more confidence, and confidence creates more action. So it starts with the action piece. I haven't been sitting around waiting to be more confident. I have been seeking it out. And how do you do that? Failing forward, knowing who you are at your core, and having support. So we're going to talk about this today. And I want you to know that through my Illuminate You process, paired with tools like the ProScan assessment, I have seen firsthand, like personally, I've experienced it, but also with my one-on-one clients, how uncovering your natural strengths, your stressors, and your superpowers can ignite confidence in the most authentic way. Today, we are going to explore how knowing yourself leads to confidence and why humility is the perfect partner, and how to embody both in your daily life. Okay, so what is confidence? What is it and what isn't it? Or what it isn't, however you want to say that. Confidence is about deeply knowing and trusting yourself. It's not about perfection or having all the answers. Instead, it's the quiet assurance that says, I've got this. Even if things don't go perfectly, I've got this. So here is what confidence isn't. It isn't arrogance. Confidence doesn't say, I'm better than you. It says, I'm comfortable being me and celebrating you too. It isn't about never feeling doubt. If it was, God help us all. But confidence allows you to feel the doubt, but still take the next step. That's also a faith builder. And confidence isn't about comparison. True confidence, again, is walking into the room knowing you don't have to measure yourself against anyone else because you were all uniquely created with unique talents, unique strengths that God has given you. It's unique to you. So you don't have to compare yourself to anyone else. So you may be asking, how do you actually build confidence? It starts with knowing yourself. One of the biggest roadblocks to confidence is uncertainty about who you are. When you're unsure of your natural strengths, your energy style, or how you make decisions, or how you're wired, it's easy to feel like you're faking it. I had someone say the other day, it was so funny. She said, I'm not a really great actor. I'm not a great actress. I can't fake it till I make it. But how many of you are trying to do that? Trying to fake it. So you feel like you're faking it, or you feel like you're constantly falling short. So you're either faking it, or you feel like it's never enough. Everything you do is never enough. You're not enough. Your skill sets are enough. So this is why I developed the Illuminate You process and use tools like the ProScan to help women like you, mompreneurs like you, truly understand yourself. There's so much power in there. And it's not power without humility, and it's not power without the Lord. It's just a different level of confidence. And here is how this works to build your confidence. Number one, when you understand your strengths, the ProScan identifies your natural strengths, unique to you, so you can stop guessing and start owning what makes you unique. And when you know what you're naturally good at, it's easier to lean into those strengths confidently. You know what you bring to the table. The second way this works is it identifies your stressors. Like, confidence isn't just about amplifying your strength. It's about understanding what drains your energy and holds you back. And when you know your stressors, you can proactively manage them instead of letting them undermine your confidence. The third way this works is by clarifying your energy style. Confidence grows when you understand your capacity. You can make more confident decisions around your energy. Who gets it? Who doesn't? What gives you energy? What doesn't? Are you someone who thrives in fast-paced environments? I have some clients, like, trying to get them to slow down to think about some things is work. They like the fast-paced environment. It actually drains their energy to be in a slow, monotonous environment. Or do you need time to recharge? When you honor your natural rhythms and stop feeling off and start feeling aligned, that's how you grow your confidence. Number 4 is to build emotional resilience. And through my Illuminate You process, you'll learn how to bounce back from setbacks with confidence. You'll see challenges not as failures, but as opportunities to grow and refine your strengths. So when you understand all of these things about yourself, something shifts. I'm telling you, I've taken and been through all kinds of keynotes on confidence. I have read books on confidence. I have listened to podcasts on confidence. I'm telling you, when you understand these things about yourself, something shifts. I personally have experienced it, and I've seen it with my own clients. You stop questioning your worth or second guessing your abilities because you see the evidence of who you are and what you bring to the table right there in black and white. You're able to grow your confidence when you embrace your natural strengths instead of trying to be someone you're not, or someone you think you should be, or someone that someone's told you you need to be. When you can embrace your natural strengths, and I'll add to this, and understand how you can be flexible and how you can become someone you're not naturally to get the job done, to achieve the goal. Like, there's so much power and confidence in that is missing, that so many mompreneurs are walking around without. It's the missing element. Now let's add some humility into the mix, because I hear this a lot too. Like, I understand what you're saying, and we're going through their ProScan and they're reading all these strengths, because the ProScan is all about strengths. And they're like, but, I feel kind of weird. Like, where does humility fit into this? And here's what I want to say. True humility isn't about downplaying your worth. It's about staying grounded while embracing your strengths. It says, I'm proud of what I've accomplished, but I know I didn't get there alone or get here alone. I know my strengths, but also I'm open to learning and growing. Confidence and humility complement each other beautifully, really. Confidence lets you own your abilities, while humility keeps you curious, keeps you approachable, and ready to serve others. Together, they create an authentic, magnetic presence. You've been around someone who has a mix of both. You're attracted to their confidence, but you're also like so drawn to their authentic relatability and their humility. So let's look at how this actually plays out in real life. A confident mompreneur pitches her business to a potential client, knowing her unique strengths, right? Using her strengths to pitch to her client. And everyone's going to do that different based on your strengths. Those are the things we work on inside the program, inside my coaching. A humble one also listens and adapts, knowing there's always something to learn. A confident parent sets boundaries for their family. And a humble parent admits when they made a mistake, right? And apologizes. A confident leader says, here's my vision. And a humble leader says, let's work together to make it better. Do you see the difference? Do you see how they really play well together? So confidence and humility together create a presence that's both powerful and approachable. It's the secret to long-term success, whether you're in relationships, secret to success in your business, or your personal growth. So how do you begin to build this kind of confidence that we're talking about today? So here are some steps. The first one, again, dive deep into self-discovery. Using tools like the ProScan, investing in coaching and the Illuminate You process that I provide, they are game changers. They help you understand not just your strengths, but also your stressors, your energy capacity, your energy style, and your decision-making style, and so many other things, but those are kind of the core. The second thing is to celebrate your strengths. So confidence grows when you focus on what you do well. And that's the thing I love about the ProScan and Illuminate You process that I take my clients through, is that we're all about identifying those strengths and learning to use them with intention and to optimize those strengths, harness those strengths to optimize your performance at work and at home. That's what creates the confidence. Number 3 is embrace progress over perfection. Confidence does not require you to have it all figured out. Can I say that again, louder for the people in the back? Confidence doesn't require you to have it all figured out. It's about taking the next step and trusting that you'll learn and grow as you go. And then you'll take the next step, and then you'll take the next step. Sometimes you may fall in one of those steps, but falling isn't failing as long as you get back up, or failing isn't failure as long as you get back up. Seek feedback. Confidence isn't afraid of constructive criticism. Have you ever been around someone and you're trying to provide some feedback and they put up a wall? That's because they lack confidence. If you're confident, you're not afraid of constructive criticism. Humility reminds you that feedback is an opportunity to grow, not a threat to your worth. And number 5, stay curious. Whether it's about yourself or others, curiosity, being in curious energy, keeps you open to new perspectives and possibilities. It has been the one word, and I probably will take it into the new year. So my word for the year this year was abide, living in expectation of what's to come versus the experience that I've had. And that has been really cool to kind of see played out in 2024. But I really think this word curious might be my word for 2025, because when I am in curious energy, it takes me out of like, well, there's a right way to do it and there's a wrong way to do it. Or if it's not this way, then it's not the best way. It just keeps me curious about, oh, okay, well, that worked, didn't work. I'm not a failure. That just didn't work. I just figured out a way that didn't work. So confidence isn't something you wake up with one day. It is something that you build. So if some of the things I'm sharing with you today are hitting home for you, and don't use it against yourself. Don't, oh my goodness, I've got a long way to go, or I'm never going to get there, or this seems very, very hard. It is a skill set that you can build. And it all starts with knowing yourself in a way that you probably have not experienced before. So if you're ready to dig deeper into your unique strengths, I would love to guide you through my Illuminate You process. This isn't about changing who you are. It's about revealing, illuminating who you've always been. Because imagine walking into a room, not needing to compare yourself to anyone, because you're so clear on what you bring to the table. Like, can you imagine the difference? Walking into your home, walking into the boardroom, walking into a client meeting, walking into a networking event, walking into a girls' night, walking into wherever. That's the power of confidence rooted in self-awareness. So confidence, again, is not about being perfect. It's about knowing yourself, owning your strengths, and showing up authentically. And humility doesn't mean shrinking yourself. It's the quiet strength that keeps you open, teachable, coachable, and grounded. So as you go through your day, I encourage you to think about this. Where can you show up with both confidence and humility? Maybe it's how you approach a challenge at work, or how you celebrate someone else's success without questioning your own. That could be a big one. And if you're ready to dive deeper into this work, the Illuminate You coaching is the perfect next step. And the first step to that is booking a clarity call. So together we'll uncover your strengths, we'll understand your energy style, create a plan to help you step into your confidence fully that's unique to you. So if you're ready, or if you're curious about that, again, to grow your confidence so you can grow your peace and your profits, I invite you to book your free clarity call. You can go to martinewilliams.com, or we'll put the direct link in the show notes to go and book your 1 hour. It's free clarity call, you and me together, talking about where you are, where you want to go, and how we're going to get you there. It's 1 hour where you have someone that's able to see you, hear you, listen to you from a perspective that understands mom life, understands entrepreneurship, and has been coaching so many amazing mompreneurs just like you. So check out the link again in the show notes, or send me a message. I'd love to chat about how this process can help you build your confidence now and into the new year. And as always, if this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. There are people who need to hear about confidence, and they need to hear about it in this way. Let's spread this message that confidence and humility are a team. They're not opposites, and how they can become more confident. So until next time, remember, confidence begins with who you are and trusting that who you are is more than enough to achieve your goals. All right, friends, I will catch you on the next episode. Well, that's it, friends, for this remix moment. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me, and I hope that you are feeling inspired and ready to take on whatever comes your way. Remember, even small moments can lead to big changes. If this moment made a difference, be sure to subscribe, share with your fellow moms, and leave me a quick review. Seriously, it means the world to me to hear from you. And until next time, I am believing in you, and I will catch you in the next moment.